Catch your local sports on LCTV 66. High school, college, and other local sports only on LCTV 66.
Good evening from Landisville, Pennsylvania, where tonight Hempfield High School will play host to their arch rival, Manheim Township, in a key Section 1 matchup. I'm John Graham, and along with me tonight are two Hall of Famers, Warren Goodling, 25 years coaching here at Hempfield, a West York basketball player, and Lock Haven, and on my left, Bill Ackerman, who played at Manheim Township on a couple section champions and then coached at West York for 18 years. So we got a real good tie-in here tonight, and I've got all kinds of great analysts to my left and right, so I can leave it up to them to carry the load here tonight. But we got a big one, Manheim Township and Hempfield, always a key matchup in Section 1. Hempfield comes in here winning 7 of their last 8 ball games with a league record of 6-3 and 11-5 overall. Manheim Township, on the other hand, 7-8 overall, 4-5 in the section. However, when these two clubs got together in Nessville a couple weeks ago, the game went down to the last possession. Manheim Township scored and got out of there with a 45-43 win. So we should have a good one here tonight, guys. What are your thoughts here in the pregame?
Well, don't look at the records when these two teams play, because it's a big rivalry. They're right next door to each other. The kids know each other. And in every sport here, it's a big rivalry. Township is much better than their record indicates. They've lost a lot of close games. And they feel they can beat Hempfield. And so they're ready to go tonight. Hempfield, on the other hand, has really turned it around and played very good down the last couple weeks. So they're in contention for a playoff spot in the league as well as districts.
Well, and I think also you got to take into account the fact that getting a win over Hempfield at Hempfield can make everything better for Manheim Township. You know, they've lost some close games here of late. Hempfield seems to be on the rise, and Township seems to be faltering a little bit, but it only takes one win against Hempfield on their floor to change everything.
And my experience is Township will have that focus.
Absolutely, and of course Manheim Township is coached by Ryan Butt, or not coached by Ryan Butt, but Ryan Butt is on the staff. Matt Johns is the head coach, but of course Ryan Butt was quite a player here in Landisville back in the 90s, I guess it was.
Yeah, Ryan graduated in 2000, and he played 4 years varsity, and he was in a lot of these games for sure, but also Jordan Stewart and Zach Sheets, two Hempfield guys over there in the Township bench. I'm not used to seeing them in blue.
Yeah, it's got to be a little difficult for you, doesn't it?
It certainly is.
There's a lot of coaching pedigree on both sides. I mean, Danny Walk obviously goes without saying how good of a coach he is and his records. Matt Johns has done a great job everywhere he's been, and obviously Ryan Butt, when he was the head coach, you know, he proved himself too. So the coaching's going to be good, the playing's going to be good. It should be a great night.
And Dave Brown is here now. Let's see, 32 consecutive years.
32 going on 50, it seems. He's been here forever.
He's been here forever. We brought him over here in 85, 86. He's been here ever since, and he does a great job.
Well, as we mentioned, Hempfield has been playing rather well of late, winning 7 of 8. And one of the keys that have really helped Hempfield, Brian Carl, coming off the DL, if you will. He dislocated an elbow earlier in the season, missed about 6 to 8 games at least, if not more, and he's still only rounding into shape, and he was not in the lineup when those two clubs played the last time.
Yeah, he's a 3-year varsity starter and a 4-year varsity player, has a lot of experience. And when a guy like that goes out like a week before your first game, it just, how about it, Bill? It just shakes everything up.
Well, and it does, but you know, it also, I think, it makes you a little bit stronger because you learn how to live without a player like that. When he comes back, then it becomes a bonus. So, and I think maybe that's a little bit what you're seeing now.
Well, they used to always say, when you think your team's going to peak, I said, I just hope they do peak. And I think Hempfield is about ready to peak.
All right, well, we'll be back right after these timeout messages on LCTV Channel 66 with the starting lineups and the opening tip-off.
Number 45, Manheim. Number 42, Nick Dominique. Head coach, Matt Thomas. And now, the starters here at Hempfield. Line up. Junior forward, number 15, Ryan Hempfield. 6'1", junior guard, number 20, Tyler Hilton. 6'5", junior forward, number 24, Ryan Hall. 6'4", junior forward, number 32, David Martin Robinson. And Martin junior guard, number 41, John Mitchell.
Nobody leaves a hat on!
Thank you.
Welcome back to Landisville, Pennsylvania. We're about set for tip-off. The starters for Manheim Township in the backcourt will be Tyler Crespo and Tommy Mann. And up front will be Nick Vichadomini, Brandon Malott, and Hines, Brian Hines. And for Hempfield will be Moffitt, Robinson, Carl, Hilton, and Mitchell. We're underway, and the tap is controlled by the Blue Streaks, and that's Crespo. Only a sophomore, started last year as a freshman. Hempfield comes out in their traditional man-to-man. Penetration and a score right off the bat by Malott, and it's 2-0.
It's the kind of start you want when you're at Hempfield.
Yeah, Malott's a sophomore. He has a lot of potential. So they have a young backcourt, Manheim Township does.
Manheim Township also playing straight-up man, it appears, as Moffitt has it up front. That's David Martin Robinson. Hempfield very deliberate, looking for an opening. That's kick out to Hilton for three. Got it!
There's
so Hempfield answers with a three.
There's a problem. You have to help out on the drive. And you're going to leave that shot.
You know, a lot of times the strong side help is a no-go, you know. Make the guy make a tough two.
Crespo penetrates, shot a little strong, rebound to Hilton. Hilton pushes the ball up the floor for the Black Knights. On a wing to Moffitt. That's David Martin Robinson. Nearly a steal by Crespo. Robinson's going to let it go, a little strong.
Not sure that's the shot they wanted from him.
On occasion, he does hit the outside shot, but I don't think they wanted that early in the possession. Robinson does have 8 3-pointers on the season.
No movement on offense at that time down the trip, though.
No, what happened? They had a little Crespo gambled, and then they were able to penetrate a little bit and pitch it. Is Hempfield in the zone right now? No.
No, I think Township. Well, it looks like.
Nice turnaround jumper off the glass, and that's Malott again. He's got all 4 for the Blue Streaks.
He's very good at medium jump shots, okay? I saw him against Lebanon the other week, and that's what he did. Gets in the paint and then goes up over you.
Hilton has it on a wing to Robinson. And he lost the ball, and it's Crespo in a hurry for the Blue Streaks. And lost that about, no it is not. Hines nearly lost it, but I believe it's Manheim Township basketball underneath.
Hempfield got caught behind there. They got lucky.
Crespo triggers it in. Malott, who has all the points, gives it into Hines down low, working on Carl, and Carl has fouled Hines. Your officials tonight, Ron Metzger there underneath. Resch just bounced the ball to him, and out top is Travis Sorensen. And Hines will come to the line for a pair. He's had a couple brothers play at Manheim Township. One went on to play, I guess both of them went on to play at F&M.
Yeah, I believe so.
Hines makes the first. He'll get a second. Left-hander comes up short, and Moffitt with a loose change.
Yeah, Hines is a physical inside player. He will attack the basket. So staying out of foul trouble is a big thing, big goal.
That's Hilton again. And he's got all 6 on 2 3-pointers.
Same spot on the floor.
He's had 16 made 3-pointers come into this contest. Turnaround jumper, Malott, yes, nothing but net.
Tough shot.
And net barely moved.
That's what he does. I mean, he gets in there and he's got the body control to finish that play.
Township with a 7-6 lead, 4:30 left in the first quarter.
Hempfield's going to try to work the ball into Moffitt because he has a size advantage, and he gets to the foul line a lot. Moffitt gets to the foul line a lot.
And when there's a loose ball and a steal by Crespo, and he's going to lay it up and in.
Crespo baited him on that. We saw it happening. He was waiting for it.
Crespo averaging 17.5 a ball game, and it's 9-6 Manheim Township.
He almost got one earlier, I think, so he's definitely working on that.
Mitchell on Crespo, loose ball and another steal by the Blue Streaks. Hempfield's been very sloppy in the front court. That's Malott deep in the corner, kicks it deep out to Crespo. Guarded by Hilton. Hilton did a tremendous job last Friday night on the big score for Penn Manor, holding him way under his average. Crespo on the right wing penetrates, scoop shot, got it. Nice move, Crespo. And the Blue Streaks run out to an 11-6 lead.
This is going to be a problem for Hempfield tonight if they can't keep him off the dribble.
Yeah, you have 2 guards going in off the dribble right now. And really the big guys.
There was a whistle. I believe they might have fouled Carl as he kicked it out. Foul is on Vicha Domini, his first. Hilton having trouble getting the ball inbounds. Carl has it in front of the Township bench. Martin Robinson wants to drive, and we got a blocking foul on Hines.
And that's what he'll do in space. He'll take a bigger guy, and he's pretty fast. Martin Robinson's fast, and he'll try to go by him.
Moffitt, jumper, strong. Rebound, Hines. Malott penetrates, looked to shoot, gave it up, and lost it. Well, I thought that was going to get overturned.
Yeah.
He got bailed out on that. He did not have the numbers there. You know, sometimes as a young player, you kind of get too quick for the rest of your team, get ahead of them.
Well, I thought Hempfield did a good job of cutting the lane off on him because he was looking to get in there.
Vichadami penetrates off glass a little strong. Hines with a board, lays it in.
Tough.
Township with good size. Vichadami goes 6'7", and Hines goes 6'6", and it's 13-6 Township.
What I like about Hines, though, is he's playing with his size. I mean, he's really using it.
Oh, yeah.
Moffitt down low, can't finish, gets his own board, and it's knocked away into the hands of Vichadami. Township in a hurry. Hines at the other end, a little off balance. Robinson with the boards, and he's going to take it the length of the floor and throw it away. Crespo, short. Robinson with the board. Under 2 minutes.
Okay, well, Township had the flurry they wanted there. They didn't really capitalize on it, but they had it going up and down a little bit with Crespo.
Yeah, I think Crespo kind of let Hempfield off the hook there with that shot.
I agree. I thought he was going to either
take it all the way,
or else bring it out and set it up. Because they had 2 possessions where they sort of got off-balance shots.
Yep.
Mitchell out front working on Crespo. Kicks it over to Hilton. Robinson for 3. No. Rebound. Vichadami. Hempfield just getting 1 shot.
Yeah, but I think that was a better shot by him. That was more in rhythm.
More of an inside-out shot.
Yep.
And now Township running a little set here with a double screen for Vichadami to get the ball down low to him.
Nice looking move by Vichadami over Carl or around him. 15-6. Minute to go.
Coach Walk's thinking about it, but he's going to let it go, I think.
He's going to try to get out of this first quarter and then regroup.
Outside of the 2 threes by Hilton, Hempfield's been scoreless.
Not a lot of movement right now in the half court. He's just standing around. Now it's the end of the quarter. Now they're going to try to get a good one, but it doesn't look much different than 5 minutes into the game either.
At this point, you're right. They probably are going for the last one. They will get the first possession in the second quarter. Robinson with a drive. It's blocked.
Not a good decision.
Crespo with another nice underneath move. And Township has come out 17-6 with a great start.
Well, they've had some runouts. That's really helped them. They're 2 sophomore guards are playing really well.
4 seconds left for Hempfield to get a shot off. This Township team has dominated quarter number 1, no question about that. They don't look like the team that came in here 4 and 5.
I said before this game started that they're much better than their record, much better than their record.
Moffitt can't get it to go, and that's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Manheim Township 17, Hempfield 6. We'll be back with quarter number 2 right after these timeout messages.
LCTV 66 is your community channel, and your donations keep us on the air and help to produce more local programs. Send your tax-deductible donation of $500, $100, or more to the address on the screen. Or think of it this way: for the price of a couple of movie tickets, you can help support your community channel. Send what you can and be a part of all that is good about Lancaster County. Thank you for your tax-deductible donation to LCTV 66, Lancaster's Connection.
LCTV 66 is your connection for high school and college sports. Catch the action of your favorite teams in Lancaster County. Coverage of basketball, ice hockey, field hockey, soccer, football, and more. To join the LCTV sports production team or to sponsor or underwrite a sporting event, contact us at info@lctv66.org or call 717-394-LCTV. This is your community, your teams on your local sports channel, Lancaster Community TV.
Well, here's the problem. Hempfield seems to be standing around on offense, and then when the shot goes up, it's one and done, and Township's taking advantage of it. They're just pushing out and running out on it and getting easy ones. Hempfield's got to get on the balls of their feet and start playing.
Robinson is sitting out to start the second quarter, and coming in for him is Tegan Hazel. Number 44.
And Hazel's done a really nice job for Hempfield this year. He just knows what he can do, and you know, he has a skill set, but he knows what he does. There he set a real nice screen for Carl to get him open.
And Carl penetrates and draws the foul.
Township doing a really nice job of closing those gaps right now. Besides those 2 3-pointers they gave up in the first quarter, I think they've done a nice job. Not overhelping, not helping too soon.
Carl gets the first to go. Shooting 75% from the foul line. Of course, he hasn't had a lot of opportunities. He's only played in about 3 games since coming off the injury to the elbow.
And Eli Washington has checked in for point guard. He's a sophomore. He's going to be a good player.
He did a nice job last week in the game that I had seen him.
Extended 3-2 here.
Yeah, they're going to change it up. They're going to keep Township off balance.
Malott penetrates. Loose basketball. And
they got what they wanted. Got what they wanted.
And that's exactly why Hempfield wanted that. Township sort of had their way against the man-to-man. They were getting what they wanted, and then they went to the Hempfield. Good move by Coach Walk.
Saturday, Township went over to play Manheim Central, and the Barons took them by about 15. Nice drive by Hilton, and he's got 8 of the 10 from Hempfield.
We'll see. Hilton's a senior, and he sees the clock ticking on his senior year, and he's playing that. He's playing like a veteran senior.
Distant 3, got it. Brandon Malott, and he's got at least 7 of the 20 that I know of for Township.
And that's the kind of shot you need to deflate that 3-2 zone.
Yeah, it'll make you think about staying in it or getting out of it.
Yeah.
Hazel for 3. Carl, a little loose rebound, taken away by Malott. Malott in a hurry. Stops, kicks it back out to Crespo. He's swinging around the perimeter, jumper.
Look out.
Bang! Brandon Malott is red hot, and he forces Danny Walk and the Black Knights to take a timeout.
Well, and here's what happened there, too. Township had them moving, and once they had them out of position, they just took their time and got the shot they wanted. Really good offensive movement there.
I saw a lot of unselfishness from Township that possession. Crespo actually had a shot out here. He threw it to the corner. They made one extra pass. Boom. So they're committed to playing tonight, it looks like.
Yeah, Coach, that extra pass, how important is that?
It's contagious. You know, it's when your team can, you know, guys are willing to make the extra pass. Everybody is. It's just so contagious.
And it's not an easy thing to get kids to do, unfortunately. And it's so easy to explain to them how good it is for your team, but they don't always do it.
No, you know, I always had a rule: hit the open man. Rule number 1: hit the open man. Rule number 2: the more you give the ball up, the more you get it back.
Yep.
So if you can play that way, it's a lot of fun.
Well, Township's taking it to heart right now.
Great ball movement and great shooting. Malott has 10 points. He only averages 10. Robinson tried to force the issue and lost it.
And there's a difference there.
He's struggling. 23-10, Township in a hurry. Crespo's going to let fly. Bang! And the net barely moved again.
And there was another, you know, find the open man, give up the first shot, get the ball around, pass it back out.
Well, and a heady play by Crespo because he's in rhythm. That's the time when you got to take that shot.
Township lighting it up from the outside. That's 4 or 5 threes they've gotten.
Well, their 2 sophomore guards are really scoring.
Hempfield seems to be trying to force the ball inside and maybe even taking some forced shots.
Well, Township's done a nice job just keeping their position inside and being big. because Moffitt will take it to the basket. He's very good at that. And that time he snuck in there.
Moffitt in traffic scores. It's 26-12. 5:22 left in the first half. Hempfield still in that zone trap out front. And they get the turnover.
Yeah, and I think there was a foul also.
Yep. Yeah, Township has to get someone on that high post and get someone in the mid base. That's really going to bother the 3-2 zone. But that pressure out top.
The foul was on Sachs of Manheim Township, who came into the ball game to start the second quarter.
Now this game's far from over. Hempfield's going to keep grinding around. They're going to look for driving lanes.
Moffitt loses it, and now we got a tie-up, and it'll be Township on the alternate possession. Well, you were right. You were talking before the game, Warren, that Manheim Township's kind of had Hempfield's number the last couple times out.
Well, they get excited to play Hempfield, and we all know that. And, you know, Hempfield has to step up. I have a lot of time here left, and I think they'll do it.
Township working against that zone. There's Hines underneath, all alone, and he laid it in.
There's the problem with the 3-2 zone. You get it to the middle of the zone, and you're in trouble.
Exactly. And they had Hines running the short corner, and he just found the open spot. He drifted away from the defender on the opposite side.
Robinson penetrates, and he lost it. He has really struggled inside tonight.
Well, here's what he has to do. He's got to get himself on the boards, do some of the dirty work until he gets his confidence back. He's really forcing things right now. He's a better player than that.
Absolutely. 28-12. We're down to 4:18 in the first half. Township in control, playing a near perfect first half. There's a shot by Malott that rims out. Rebound Hilton up to Carl. Moffitt in a hurry. Nice break, but Robinson's blocked. Crespo draws the foul on Hilton. I'll tell you, Township is really playing tough interior defense, not giving Hempfield anything at all inside.
Well, they had some nice length, and I think that's working to their favor.
Well, they are definitely the aggressors right now, there's no doubt.
Crespo being checked out front by Mitchell. Jumper, got it, Crespo. Township must be shooting about 65% from the floor.
Well, and there's a tough shot off the dribble there. Hand in his face, that's a tough shot.
He's one of the best sophomores in the whole area. He's very good.
We were talking earlier, his work ethic is unbelievable in the offseason, and you can see that. He doesn't look like a sophomore out there.
Oh, no, no.
30-12. Hempfield trails by 18. Mitchell on the right wing.
Hempfield trying to find something that works.
Moffitt stops and pops, and he's got it.
That'll work.
The last time these two clubs played, Robinson and Carl were not in the lineup, and it was only a 2-point game, but Township really looks sharp tonight. Crespo. Bang! He is just lighting it up.
Rhythm shot.
Well, they're hitting a high post, like Bill said, and they're looking opposite, and that's what they're getting.
Can't believe this club is 4-5 in section play and 7-8 overall.
Well, you wouldn't know it watching the first half.
I think Coach Goodling said in the beginning, you throw those records out in this kind of game.
33-14, another miss, and Township the ball.
And Hempfield's going back to man-to-man.
Now Township should squeeze them here. Take a little time, make them work on it.
You've got a foul on Carl, I believe, in the entry pass into Vicha Domine.
That's his second foul, but that was going to be, if he didn't blow that whistle, it's probably going to be a layup. So
Donovan Green is going to come in for Hilton, and Alston also into the ball game for Hempfield. Hines with a little hook. Oh, it doesn't go. Rebound Robinson.
One thing about Hines, he attacks the basket, that's for sure.
And Robinson is attacking at the other end, and he scores.
Behind is so active inside. I love his motor.
But now Robinson.
Crespo flies by Mitchell, and he's going to go to the line. Boy, is he quick.
He's not only quick, but he takes the ball with him exactly where he wants to go, and that's the difference, you know. Getting back to David Martin Robinson, he made a really nice move to finish that last bucket, and I was trying to talk about that, and all of a sudden Crespo comes down and does it at the other end.
Crespo averages 17, and he's well on to halfway to that, if not more.
Yeah, but here's what's amazing about Crespo. He's now 54 for 58 on the year from the foul line.
It's about as automatic as you're going to get.
That's incredible.
And that's your sophomore point guard.
That's incredible.
Unbelievable asset.
Moffitt has a little strong rebound. Mitchell. He came in hitting 93% from the line. Robinson penetrates.
Oh, that should have been a call.
There was contact, no doubt about that. Now we've got a hold against Mitchell, I believe.
He lowered his shoulder on that one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I don't think he needs to do that. I don't think he needs to force that issue.
No, he's going to have a spot where he's going to be able to get in there because the advantage Robinson has, he has some serious quickness for his size.
He just has to wait till that ball comes back around to the other side. Defense is off kilter.
Another turnover as Moffitt has it knocked away from him. We're down to a minute and change left in the first half, and Township in command, 35-16.
It'd be interesting to see if they go for the last shot here with a minute to go, how they're going to play this.
Just spread them out, squeeze them a little bit.
Yep.
A score here is going to seem like double.
Shot is short of the mark, and rebound out of bounds. It'll be Hempfield basketball. As there was a battle between Tyler Vichadomini and Green.
All right, a big possession. I know it's not really a close game right now, but you need every chance to score you can for Hempfield. They have to take a minute. He's got one-on-one if he wants it.
On Hines, Robinson blows by and lays it in.
Really showed his strength there on that drive.
Yeah, see, he gathered himself that time and finished that.
Pass to Hines, and he fouled. That was just too easy. Hines laid it in.
Well, you know, they're out there. They traded baskets that time, and Township will take that.
Hempfield now with a final shot for sure with 15 seconds left and trailing 37-18. Green penetrates, lays it up and in. Or Mitchell.
Oh, lazy pass.
Now a steal, and Moffitt is fouled, I believe. Now they're saying on the floor. Looked like Moffitt was going up on the baseline, but they're going to call it
can't get lazy.
Floor, and Hempfield inbound with 2.5.
I mean, this could be a 4 or 5-0 run here right at the buzzer.
And Township's going to take a 30-second timeout.
Well, they know Danny has a play to score a bucket here, and really, if Hempfield scores a basket here, they got some hope at halftime. I mean,
this is as bad as it's been in the first half. This is exactly the way you want it to end for Hempfield if you're Hempfield.
Exactly. I mean, they were close to being down 20.
Township had a shot there to go up 21, and now all of a sudden they could only be up 14, and then that was it within a minute.
Exactly, and that's a big boost.
37-20, 2.5 seconds left. Hempfield will obviously get the last shot off, but they've run into a buzzsaw tonight so far. And in triggering it will be Alston from out of bounds.
Watch that screen-the-screener action. Here it comes.
Moffitt lets it go. Good if it goes. It's short, and we've come to the close of the first half. With the score, Manheim Township 37, Hempfield 20.
LCTV 66 is your community channel, and your donations keep us on the air and help to produce more local programs. Send your tax-deductible donation of $500, $100, or more to the address on the screen. Or think of it this way. For the price of a couple of movie tickets, you can help support your community channel. Send what you can and be a part of all that is good about Lancaster County. Thank you for your tax-deductible donation to LCTV 66, Lancaster's Connection.
LCTV 66 is your connection for high school and college sports. Catch the action of your favorite teams in Lancaster County. Coverage of basketball, ice hockey, field hockey, soccer, football, and more. To join the LCTV sports production team or to sponsor or underwrite a sporting event, contact us at info@lctv66.org or call 717-394-LCTV. This is your community, your teams on your local sports channel, Lancaster Community TV.
Welcome back to Landisville, Pennsylvania, where at halftime the Manheim Township Blue Streaks lead Hempfield 37-20. I'm John Graham along with Warren Goodling and Bill Ackerman, and I'll let the coaches analyze what took place in the first 16 minutes.
Well, one of the big things that impressed me is every time Hempfield seemed to score, Township was right back with an answer, and that's got to be deflating for Hempfield. When they did get stuff to go down, it didn't take more than 5 or 6 seconds for Hempfield or for Township to at least get the ball in the shooting area. You don't have to get a shot off, but if you have the ball in that shooting area, that's going to put pressure on the defense.
No, I agree. I thought, I don't think Township played a better first half or a better half of basketball all season. Now let's see if they can, if they can back that up with this second half. I mean, they're going to get Hempfield's best shot here the first 5 minutes of the third quarter.
Well, and it's a cliche I know we all use at halftime, but it's especially true here in a game like this. The first 3 minutes of the third quarter is going to be the telling time. I mean, you can win or lose the game right here in these first 3 minutes.
Right. The dilemma that Coach Walk has is, do we pressure them full court with a guard like Crispo that has the ability to get in there and dish at the end or finish? But you almost have to test him out. You can't show him too much respect. You have to go get him a little bit. On the other hand, you got plenty of time to see how the first 5 minutes here unfold. So that's a dilemma, I think. I mean, Bill, I know what you'd be doing. You'd be pressing.
Well, sometimes they'll fall. But, it wouldn't be a bad idea to try to just, they had some success, Hempfield did, with trapping the Township right over half court. The problem is Hempfield's backside has to come up and take away their outlet in the middle. If they get the ball in the middle, Township's going to score.
Well, the deficit is 17. I would think that Hempfield would try to get it down to, 8 or 10 at the end of the third quarter?
If they're down 10 at the end of the third quarter, they're in this ball game. Absolutely. And, you might even say if they're down 12, they're in. But they just can't. They got to make a cut into it and chip away at it. So, long way to go.
Coach, you want to run down a few quick scoring numbers?
Well, we'll go over the leading scorers for Township is Crespo. He has 16. And Millard has 12. And Hines has 7. And for Hempfield, Tyler Hilton has 8, and we have David Martin Robinson with 4, and Ryan Moffitt has 4.
Well, I believe the only 2 leads that Hempfield had were 3-2 when Hilton hit a 3 and 6-5 when he hit his second 3. And after that, it's been all Manheim Township as they have really shot the lights out here in the first half. We'll be back with the second half the second half possession right after these timeout messages.
LCTV 66 is your community channel, and your donations keep us on the air and help to produce more local programs. Send your tax-deductible donation of $500, $100, or more to the address on the screen. Or think of it this way. For the price of a couple of movie tickets, you can help support your community channel. Send what you can and be a part of all that is good about Lancaster County. Thank you for your tax-deductible donation to LCTV 66, Lancaster's Connection.
LCTV 66 is your connection for high school and college sports. Catch the action of your favorite teams in Lancaster County. Coverage of basketball, ice hockey, field hockey, soccer, football, and more. To join the LCTV sports production team or to sponsor or underwrite a sporting event, contact us at info@lctv66.org or call 717-394-LCTV. This is your community, your teams on your local sports channel, Lancaster Community TV.
We're underway, and Hilton triggers it in to Mitchell. Hempfield will try to cut into this lead right away on that first possession as they are attacking the basket towards us here in the corner. Township back in that straight-up man, which I think they played primarily the entire first half. That's Carl out front. Looks to go to Moffitt, and he lays it up and in. And a good start for the Black Knights. There's a
look
press.
out, there it is.
A quick press and steal. It's Robinson, but I believe he's thrown it out of bounds.
Yeah, but Hempfield got on their possession. They got the down screen curl cut by Moffitt, and that's going to be, you're going to see that a lot because it gets the ball to Moffitt near the basket.
Here's what I'm talking about, that trap right over half court here. Take away the middle.
Mellott, fade away, short.
And the press worked. Press worked. How about it? Press worked.
Forced him into a quick shot.
That's the shot you want if you're Hempfield.
Yeah, that was a lot quicker.
Carl penetrates, gets his own board, and he's held on the floor by Vichadomine. You can see that Hempfield has come out here with a little bit more intensity.
No, I mean,
there's no tomorrow.
No question about it. They think they can still win this game, and why not?
Robinson on a right wing, checked by Hines.
The whole key will be how Township handles this pressure.
Robinson is stripped by Hines, and here come Township. On a break and a steal by Moffitt. Good hustle by Moffitt to get back.
Yeah, that's a great play by Moffitt, and he's going to finish this.
And he does. 37-24. They cut the lead to 13.
Can't go sideways.
More pressure.
Can't go sideways.
Scramble. Township does get into the front court, though. Vichadomine kicks it back out to Crespo.
Yeah, now the Black Knights are feeling it now. Both the teams, their attitudes in the half has just completely switched.
Yeah, what did we say? The first 3 minutes, right?
Crespo to Hines. Hines won't go. Rebound Carl, and that was halfway down.
Well, that was the shot in the first half that was going to go in. It's completely different now.
Yeah. Even the body language is different.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm sure Danny Walk lit a fire under him at halftime.
He just showed him the score. That's what he did. Danny knows what to say.
Carl working on Vichadomine, back out to Robinson.
He had him on the curl.
Mitchell directing traffic out front.
As long as Hempfield scores, they'll be able to get into that press, which is, here's a pick and roll here.
Moffitt drives, draws contact, gets his own board, and throws it out of bounds.
A lot of contact underneath.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on in there.
Moffitt a little bit upset, looking for the foul. Well, it allows them to set up the press anyway. 5:22 left in the third quarter, a 13-point deficit.
There's the pass you want. You can't go sideways. You got to go forward.
And they converted. Vichadomine with a lay-in.
Well, they were a little bit more poised that time against it. The diagonal pass, like you said, Bill.
Robinson has it here right in front of us. Hilton to Mitchell.
Could it be a screener?
Carl drives a lane. It's knocked away. Hilton picks up the loose change and puts it in.
Those are the little things that Hempfield needs.
And here's the pressure again.
Watch for those sideways passes.
Tell you what, though, against the press, it's nice to have a guy like Crespo out there.
He's doing a lot of work now out there, too.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If he's got to do it all, that plays into what Hempfield wants.
No, I agree. Because that'll affect his being able to finish, make a jump shot. He's working awful hard. Sometimes you could put that guard right in the middle and throw it to him past that first trap, and now you got a 3-on-2.
Crespo kicks it into Vichadomine to Hines. We've played all but 4 minutes of the third quarter. 39-26. Mellott out front. Township does not have to be in any kind of hurry.
No, but it just feels different now. They've only given up 4 points to Hempfield, but it feels completely different.
Vichadomine out front, checked by Hilton.
Now Township really attacked in the first half, and right now they're not really in attack mode. They're going to settle for the 3-ball, and it was an air ball. But there's Hines.
It fell into the right hands, and Hines laid it in and picks up the garbage.
That's when things are going well.
And that's why a kid with a motor like that is really going to help you in times when you need him.
That was a big bucket.
You didn't draw that one up. But you need plays that you don't draw up. That player's making plays. Now Hempfield has a screen away down low.
Moffitt tried to get it to Hilton, but Vichadami in the way.
Big possession for Township.
Yeah, they can reestablish, but they didn't really get what they wanted, did they?
That's not it.
Crespo's shot from distance rims out.
That's what we call a home run play. You didn't
Hilton
need it.
goes to Robinson, laid off the glass, won't go. Hilton with a follow and a foul on Malat.
But going back to that shot by Crespo, those are home run plays you don't need. You're up 15 points. A single, you know, in baseball terms, is going to get you just what you need.
Yeah, you bring the ball out a little bit, work it like you did the first half. That was a sort of quick shot. And Hilton is missed that shot, but he's playing his heart out.
Hilton, an 82% shooter, so you expect it to go in, but he'll get a second. Hilton hit 2 threes early in the ball game that got Hempfield off to a decent start. He makes the second. The lead is 14. We're under 3 minutes in the third quarter.
I agree with you, Coach, though. I think Crespo in the middle of that zone would probably do them good.
It gives them a 3-2 fast break at the end of that. But now you got to trust your 2 other guys out top.
Yep.
But if you get the ball to him in the middle, it's all over.
Like that?
Crespo
right there.
to
Yeah, right there. Now you missed that one.
2 to the third. Vichadami stuck with it and converted.
But their big guys are near the basket for their cleanups.
Washington penetrates, reverse layup, got it!
Great move.
Nice move by Eli Washington. The lead is 14. Vichadami from distance.
Don't like that shot.
No.
Don't like that shot.
You're doing Hempfield a favor.
they took
that one.
Here it comes on the other end.
Robinson has the ball tipped out of bounds. It'll be Hempfield possession underneath. We're at 2:01.
Vichadami can hit that shot, but there's a time and place to take that shot.
No, shoot that shot on an inside out.
Yep.
You work the ball, you got it inside, you kick it out. You can get that inside out.
We got a timeout with 2:01 left, 43-29. We'll be back on LCTV 66.
Catch local sports every night at 8:30 on LCTV 66, your local connection. Enjoy Mormon Tabernacle Choir, music in the spoken word, Sundays at 8:30 till 10 a.m. and 10:30 p.m. till midnight on LCTV 66, your local connection.
Back here at Hempfield High School, the Black Knights trail the Blue Streaks by 14. A big possession here after the timeout to maybe get it to 12, and that'd be about as close as they've been in a while.
Well, they got to play here to do that, so we'll see what happens.
Hilton will trigger it in to Robinson in the paint. Kicks it out to Hilton, a short jumper, got it, and it's now a 12-point ball game. And here comes the press.
Don't go backwards. There you go. Go forwards.
Malat with a pass, and it was off the hands of Hines, and another turnover.
He was looking the right way, though. Don't go backwards. We call those negative passes against the press. You don't want that.
Now Hempfield's going to their sophomore point guard in this quarter right now, and he's going to be a really good player. He's got a great skill set.
Robinson holds it out, gives it to Moffitt on the left wing. Hines from distance, or not Hines, Hilton, I mean. Moffitt with a rebound, thought he might have traveled there. Carl lost it. And I think there's a case, Coach, where Carl with that bad left hand yet is having trouble catching the ball.
He's only back in here for maybe less than 2 weeks probably, so. But good hustle by Hempfield. They really went after that.
I actually have 2 great ex-coaches on my left and right. We go into the front court. Crespo on the right wing on the dribble. Low to Hines, working on Carl, a little strong.
See, that time he turned a different way.
Robinson on the drive, and he's hammered, and he's going to go to the line.
But those empty possessions by Township are going to start taking a toll, though, psychologically more than anything.
Yeah, I mean, that last shot, you got the ball inside, but it was still a tough shot. You know, I don't think it was his go-to move down there.
Well, the lead was 17 at half. Robinson could cut it to 10. Well, make that 11. He missed the first. Robinson.
And what were we talking about at halftime? We were talking about getting it down to 10, 11, 12.
And there it is.
And that's what they're doing.
We're under a minute. Robinson to the second. He's strong on both, but Moffitt with an opportunity to rebound, score it, and he's fouled. What a break for the Black Knights, and Moffitt made it happen. We are down to 10 now, and Moffitt will go to the line to cut it to single digits.
Perfect example. All of Township's rebounders went towards the ball instead of boxing out first, and they went right underneath it.
And Moffitt misses, and that's uncharacteristic also.
And
He's
they go
an 86%er.
Yep, and they go right into the press.
The lot is pushed, and they do got the foul called. It's the second team foul on Hempfield. Township has committed 4. 43-33 your score with 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Crespo, top of the circle, looks to penetrate. Guarded by Moffitt.
But they're really trying to get double teams now, and they're forcing Township out of their offense, and they're forcing Township just to make plays. That's what's going on right now. They can't really run offense against this defense.
We're down to 15 seconds. Township definitely will look for one shot. They get the first possession of the fourth quarter. Ball knocked loose, and Moffitt has it. And here's a break by Mitchell, laid up. It won't go, but we got a foul. And they might get this sucker under 10 points.
Yeah, well, they're right there.
Well, and then to beat a dead horse, there's another empty possession.
Yeah.
And again, Crespo just standing out on the outside there. He's our best ball handler. He needs to be inside creating havoc, and he's just not getting in there right now.
No, he's just passing the ball around out there.
He's got to make something happen with his dribble, get in there, and make the defense react to him, because they will react to him.
Mitchell gets the friendly roll, and the lead is now down to 9. 4.9 seconds left in the quarter. Make it 8. A lot of iron, but he got it. Crespo gets it to Milot. Shot at the buzzer. Won't go. We have played 3 periods here in Landisville, and the Black Knights with a strong third quarter cut the lead 9 down. It's 43-35. We'll be back with quarter number 4 right after these timeout messages.
Catch local sports every night at 8:30 on LCTV 66, your local connection. Enjoy Mormon Tabernacle Choir, music in the spoken word, Sundays at 8:30 till 10 a.m. and 10:30 p.m. till midnight on LCTV 66, your local connection.
Hempfield's come out and aggressive on defense. They're trapping the ball. They're keeping the ball. Crespo is now, when he gets the ball, he has to get rid of it right away. I mean, they're trapping the first pass. There's another steal. All right, get ready.
Robinson can't get it to fall, though. That was a big miss there. They could have cut it to 6. And here comes Township the other way. And a traveling violation on the Blue Streaks.
They're just out of sorts. Township's
they should have just threw it back to Crespo. You had a 3-on-2 if you throw it to the guard.
And Hempfield had just had a ball, a layup that just wouldn't drop for him, and they could have had it down to 6. Moffitt back out to Mitchell. Washington drives by his man, lays up and in, and he's fouled. Eli Washington. 43-37.
Difference first and second half is Township with their defense were playing physical in those cuts. Now they're letting those cuts go through. They're following on a lot of plays, and then they're getting behind defensively, and there you see it. He's a little bit late getting to it, and it's all over.
Big play by the young sophomore, Eli Washington, and it's as close as Hempfield's been in ages, 43-38.
Well, it's late January, and Eli says, I'm not a sophomore anymore.
That's right. Hines going to drive, and he's fouled, or maybe not. It's going to be Township ball. I believe they called a foul.
No foul.
Wow. A lot of contact.
Yeah. Well, he was a little bit out of control, so.
And I'm 92 feet from there.
I couldn't see it. I didn't see anything other than him fall down. So
maybe he grabbed the ball that forced him to fall.
I mean, Coach Johns was saying, he wanted a foul, obviously, and
they're going to wipe up the floor because it was quite a lot of contact, but we're 92 feet away and screened.
Hempfield's going to get one of these sideways passes. You watch.
Oh, absolutely.
Township's getting very, very dangerous going side to side with these passes.
They're not comfortable against that press at all. Not at all.
There are no pass fakes, nothing to get Hempfield moving.
No.
There it is. Watch it.
Crespo on the left wing, checked by Moffitt. Kicks it back out to Malott. Malott working on Mitchell. Nice pass underneath. Loose ball, and Eli Washington comes out with it. And a foul and a score. Wow! Eli Washington with a beautiful move, and he has sparked the Black Knights and brought the student section alive. Unbelievable. Just another typical Township Hempfield game.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Did you think anything different?
I mean, that's sort of what we expected. I mean, when the game was like a 20-point game the first half, I'm thinking this is going to close up. Bill knows that.
Yep. What did I say at halftime? I didn't feel comfortable with the lead there because we know what can happen.
And a timeout. 6:55 left. Manheim Township 43, Hempfield 40. We'll be back on LCTV 66.
LCTV 66 is your community channel, and your donations keep us on the air and help to produce more local programs. Send your tax-deductible donation of $500, $100, or more to the address on the screen. Or think of it this way: for the price of a couple of movie tickets, you can help support your community channel. Send what you can and be a part of all that is good about Lancaster County. Thank you for your tax-deductible donation to LCTV 66, Lancaster's Connection.
LCTV 66 is your connection for high school and college sports. Catch the action of your favorite teams in Lancaster County. Coverage of basketball, ice hockey, field hockey, soccer, football, and more. To join the LCTV sports production team or to sponsor or underwrite a sporting event, contact us at info@lctv66.org or call 717-394-LCTV. This is your community, your teams on your local sports channel, Lancaster Community TV.
Welcome back to Landisville. Manheim Township leading by 3, but they led by 17 at the half. Crespo with the ball in his hands coming up the floor.
They've taken Crespo right out of this game in the second half by playing this the zone press now into a zone where they trap in the wing.
Crespo trying to do it himself.
And that's just a tough play.
Shooting over some trees, yep.
Yeah, you got a wide open guy.
Robinson draws the foul on Hines. There's a lot of contact there. The 6'4 Robinson and the 6'6 Hines.
That was frustration from Hines more than anything.
Yeah. You know, there's Hempfield's certainly playing in the motivational phase now, and Township's a little frustrated.
Robinson rolls the first one in. 2-point game. Robinson missed the second strong. Hempfield has left some points at the foul line tonight. 2-point game. Malott on the right wing. Crespo.
You always know where Crespo is. He's at the top. They got to move him to some other spots.
Steal by Moffitt. Moffitt's going to lay it in, and guess what? We are tied at 43. 6 minutes to go. What a comeback. A lot of basketball to be played. You know, the final over Nessville was 45-43. I think we're going to be a little higher tonight.
Yeah, it's more opened up now. Hempfield had to come out and go get them.
There's a foul on Moffitt, but not a bad foul because Crespo, I think, was going to take it down the lane.
Well, they know where Crespo is going to be. He's going to be at the top of the key, and now they're keying on it. And Crespo can't do anything about it because they're overplaying that spot.
He's got to shoot over Moffitt out there, and then he's got two quick guys on the wing. So it's a tough challenge for him right there.
Moffitt certainly has a few inches on him.
Well, it's a great adjustment by Coach Walk, too.
Oh, absolutely. Just took him completely out of the game.
Eli Washington, what a spark he's been for the Black Knights.
One more. There we go.
There's a pass, jumper, bang, a big bucket.
There's that extra pass you're talking about, Coach.
Well, yeah, and that's the first time this second half they had that.
Malott with a deep three and a big shot for the Blue Streaks.
Sophomore to sophomore connection there, too.
Robinson powers his way in and lays it in. Hines had no defense for that.
Well, he's just so strong. He just
near steal by Carl.
Really lucky on that one.
Taylor kicked it, or Washington kicked it.
There's those side-to-side passes, though. Hempfield starting to jump on them.
Yep.
4:55 left. Township with the ball and a 1-point lead. There's a foul on Moffitt. And that is the fourth team foul on Hempfield, I believe. Moffitt's.
They called that on Mitchell.
That's probably actually a break. That's his second.
Yep. It's a dangerous
pass when he's sitting out there in that passing lane.
Crespo penetrates. What a block by Robinson. And they got a foul, I believe, on Robinson with the body, perhaps. I thought there was a lot of basketball he blocked.
Well, you know, a 6'5" guy that can jump's allowed to block a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That looked pretty clean. But.
And Mr. Automatic is at the line, too. 93%. And he hits the first, nothing but net.
Such an asset with a guy who can shoot foul shots out like that.
I tell you, he is just about automatic if there ever was automatic. 3-point Township lead. Washington with it out top.
There's a curl cut right there to Moffitt.
They didn't have it covered.
They're going to get it again.
They're going to get the screener coming off it too.
Robinson has it out front.
Here it comes.
Washington's going to penetrate. Laid it up and won't go.
So in.
That was halfway down. Big break there, and Township in a hurry. But a steal. Mitchell. Moffitt in traffic. It goes. That almost spun out. 1-point game. 3:45 to go. Steal by Washington. He gets it back. He almost threw it away. And now.
Good timeout call. Very good timeout call.
Danny Walk.
Very good timeout call. You know what I mean?
Keep it right here. And what's Danny Walk telling the Black Knights?
He's telling them this is our ball game, guys. This is our ball game. Just keep doing what you're doing. Hit the open man. Box out on defense. Just do what you've been doing. That's what he's telling them.
And Township is.
What's Township saying?
Well, I don't know what Township's saying at this point because they've got to stop throwing that ball side to side. I can't say it enough. It's really starting to hurt them. Crespo's got to do something more than just distribute from the top.
Should he be trying to penetrate and make things happen?
I think he should try to penetrate, but I don't think he can do it from that spot. They've got that spot covered. Like Coach said, they have two quick guys on either wing, and they've got Moffitt up top who has that length. Maybe move Crespo down to the baseline. Let him come from behind the defense.
If he throws a pass, he can cut through, reverse the ball, and get it back to him over there.
They had Malott, I believe, playing in the inside a couple times. Maybe switch up and put Crespo in there.
48-47, Manheim Township. Hempfield ball.
And Hines has been pretty quiet now for a little bit. I need his great motor. He's got to turn that on right now. They need him. They need little plays from him.
Walk calling the timeout because the last 35 to 45 seconds was very chaotic and neither team really took advantage of it. A lot of turnovers. And we're back into action with Mitchell out top.
Watch that curl screen coming on the other side.
Yep, you got David rolling down on that ball screen.
Washington to Robinson. They go low to Carl, now kick it back out.
The walk.
Carl, jumper, won't go, rebound Robinson. But they got a foul on Robinson pushing from behind.
I know that was a foul, but that was a great effort to go get that ball. You can't.
That's when you applaud because
you say, hey, way to go, man. That's okay. That's okay.
Set the tone for that one.
Well, from here on out, both teams are in the bonus. 18 fouls on Township and 6 on Hempfield. There goes Crespo. Penetrates. Short. Rebound, Carl.
He's moving away from the basket on that shot.
Really tough shot.
Yep.
He got a little itchy that time. He didn't get a shot up for a while. And
Moffitt on the left wing, looking for help. Tries to penetrate, kicks it back out to Washington.
Hempfield doesn't need to change anything they're doing offensively.
No, they just keep doing what they're doing. You're going to get Moffitt at the basket.
Moffitt held, but no call. Township, 1-point lead. This is a big possession. We're now down to 2:20. Washington and Crespo out front.
I like what Hempfield's doing, though. They're looking for the good one.
Washington kicks it to Robinson in the paint. Shot up and in. Hempfield leads for the first time since 6-5, I believe. 49-48. We got 2 minutes to play in this one.
But Eli made the great dish.
Loose ball picked up by Township.
Township has to attack.
Hines has it down low, and he's fouled. Hines will come to the line, a 56% foul shooter, and he'll get 2.
Township has to remember when they're on offense, they need to be offensive. They can't just let the defense dictate what they're doing. That's really been the difference in the second half.
Oh, they've scored 11 points in the second half. Yep. Now 12.
Big bucket by Hines there. Big foul shot. Ties it at 49.
Okay, now you got the three-point shooter in Hilton, so he's going to be spotting up with all the inside curling and cutting by Hempfield.
Shot, bounce, gets the Township roll, and they lead by 1.
Township's got to watch the screener on that curl opening up.
50-49, we're down to a minute 35. Hilton came back in for Washington, who did an outstanding job out there.
No, Washington was really good, really good.
Really kind of sparked the comeback, in my opinion. Moffitt drives the lane, no call, and Hines with Dami with the rebound.
Now it's going to be interesting to see what they do now. If they're going to look to score, they're going to spread them out. You're down to a minute to go, and their spacing's not real good to spread them out.
And we got a foul, and it'll be a shooting foul. 1-1, as that's the 7th or the 8th team foul on Hempfield.
There's where you want Crespo to go right to the middle to get the ball. He's their automatic foul shooter. That's the guy you want on the line if you're Township.
It'll be Reese Sachs at the line. He's a 64% foul shooter. And he's strong, but a big rebound by Hines. seconds.
Oh, my.
Crespo misses the three, and now Robinson with the board.
Yeah, really. I mean,
So Township had a couple
scramble
opportunities.
situation. They're lucky.
Robinson lost it. And a follow off the miss by Malott, and it's a 3-point Township lead. All alone is Carl, and he's fouled by Dominic.
Well, Hines does the little thing, cleans up the board, kicks it out to Crespo, and I do not think that was the shot that Coach Johns wanted from
No,
Crespo.
Crespo's a little itchy. He had a big first half, and he just feels like I got to score. And that time,
Another
he
home
could
run shot.
Yeah, it brought the ball out.
You definitely don't need that home run right there. All right, little things here.
You say Hempfield leaving points at the foul line here tonight as Carl misses the first.
Watch the rebound on this. If he misses it,
He missed it. It's loose, and Malott has it.
oh boy.
There's a break. A big bucket there on a breakout. Township now leads by 5. We're down to 25 seconds. Carl with a three, and he's fouled. He'll get 3. But he just went to the line and missed 2, so he's got.
Yeah, but you can't foul a guy up 5 in that situation. You just absolutely cannot.
Because now he's getting 3
And-
and a stop clock.
And I would debate whether that was after the shot.
I think Coach Johns has a right to argue it, but he's not going to get it.
He's not going to get it, but
So like you said, Coach, though, there's no reason to be that close to the three-point shooter. Up 5, and he missed another one.
Another missed foul shot. That's 3 in a row by Carl, who has limited numbers at the line, but he came in at 75%. Rattles that one in.
This is the big one here.
Yeah, could make it a one-possession game.
well, again, watch the rebound. Hempfield's done a good job of keeping balls live on misses off the foul line.
2 out of 3 for Carl, and Danny Walk calls a timeout. And we'll be back with the final 22 seconds right after these timeout messages.
Catch local sports every night at 8:30 on LCTV 66, your local connection. Enjoy Mormon Tabernacle Choir, music in the spoken word, Sundays at 8:30 till 10 a.m. and 10:30 p.m. till midnight on LCTV 66, your local connection.
I like Crespo in the middle against this because he's going to get it. He's not going to be able to see over the guys.
Back at Landisville, Crespo with the ball. It's loose.
Real lucky on that.
Yeah.
See, when you have a guard that small against the press, get it to him in the middle of the court. Let your bigger guy get it here. He can see over. That's just me. I mean, I always had my point guard get it in the middle. Never got the first pass against his own press. That's just what
And if you're
that's just me.
If you're going to get the first guy to touch that ball, should be a good foul shooter, but your best foul shooter gets it second.
Exactly.
Well, Malott is at the line. He's only a 57% shooter, and he gets a 1-and-1.
There it is.
But he looks like a 95% shooter with that one. That was a big one.
And that's a sophomore.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it, these 2 sophomore guards, and we saw Eli Washington as a sophomore guard. We saw 3 really good sophomore guards tonight.
And he cans 2, and now the hole is very deep. 18 seconds to go. Hempfield down 2 possessions. Hilton gets it to Mitchell. Time running down. Carl with a 3. Bang! 5.7 seconds, but Hempfield trails by 2, and it'll be a Township ball.
But you see that mistake all the time, the dribbling in the middle, Why are you not guarding the shooter on the 3-point line? Give him a 2.
Yeah, give him the 2 in that case. Let him get it. Or if anything, you're going to just tell your guys to play your man. Don't leave your man on the drive.
Exactly.
Hempfield needs a quick turnover off this press.
And it can definitely happen.
Absolutely.
It can definitely happen.
They almost got close a couple times. The problem is Township keeps, again, they keep looking backwards to Crespo, and Hempfield knows it. So they know where the ball's going.
Here's what's going to happen. The small guard in the trap, it's going to be tough to pass out of it. The referees are probably not going to call a little chippy foul. It's going to have to be a good foul for them to call it.
This is where Township needs to use their timeouts wisely.
Any foul will be a two-shot variety, as both teams now have committed 9 and 10 fouls respectively. Malott will trigger it in. And there's
He's
your
real
call.
lucky on that.
Yeah.
That was huge. Crespo was able to hold on to the ball and draw the foul and cut the time down to 2.3 seconds. And if he makes 2 here, it's over. Even 1, it's going to be, Hempfield would have to go 92 feet. He drills it.
Like we said, Mr. Automatic, right?
And this one is the game winner for sure. And he missed. 1 second. Moffitt from half court.
It's good. Oh!
It's the front of the iron.
Wow.
And Manheim Township
That
wins
had
the
the
big
look.
Yes,
I was
it
saying
did.
it was good because it had the look.
Wow.
The final, Manheim Township holds on, 57, Hempfield 54. We'll be back with a wrap-up right after these timeout messages.
LCTV 66 is your community channel, and your donations keep us on the air and help to produce more local programs. Send your tax-deductible donation of $500, $100, or more to the address on the screen. Or think of it this way: for the price of a couple of movie tickets, you can help support your community channel. Send what you can and be a part of all that is good about Lancaster County. Thank you for your tax-deductible donation to LCTV 66, Lancaster's Connection. Catch local sports every night at 8:30 on LCTV 66, your local connection. Enjoy Mormon Tabernacle Choir, music in the spoken word, Sundays at 8:30 till 10 a.m. and 10:30 p.m. till midnight on LCTV 66, your local connection.
Welcome back here to Landisville. Manheim Township a victor here tonight, 57-54. They led by 17 at half, 37-20. Hempfield came the whole way back. I believe had a 1-point lead on a couple of occasions,
Yes,
but couldn't stretch it. And Township had the answers in the final minute and a half to hang on and win 57-54. I'll let you two coaches just wrap things up here with some analysis and some final score or final point totals.
Well, 2 different halves. How about it, Bill?
Well, I don't think we expected anything less from these two teams. Give Township a lot of credit. This is a big win for them. For all those close losses they've had, you
Absolutely.
have no idea, how much this means to a team like this. This really can kind of give them that confidence to move forward and maybe make a run at the playoffs.
They've lost so many close games. When it started going south on them, you sort of got that feeling, but they made some plays. They tipped the ball, got a layup to extend that lead that one time. They just made some plays, and they got enough stops to hold Hempfield off. But I think, Hempfield did a great job in the second half. And
absolutely,
you don't want to lose the game, but somewhere in the playoffs you're going to need some pressure, and they had they showed that they could press the ball tonight, and that helped their offense.
Well, and I think Hempfield can take solace in the fact that they had some guys that didn't play their best games. They turned the ball over quite a few times and missed some shots that normally would go down. There were a couple of times there the ball was in and out, and those shots will fall. But I thought Hines from Township at the end did the little things. A couple big rebounds there at the end that really shines for a team that's trying to hold on for a win.
And it was a big win for Township because that evens their record in league play at 5-5. Hempfield drops to 6-4. Lebanon is kind of in the driver's seat. They're undefeated. but there are 2 spots left open for the playoff positions, and now they are really in a real tight mix.
Well, it's given everybody hope in that section. With McCaskey, I don't know how they did tonight, but
we got Warwick right there, Cedar Crest.
You know, there's some teams that could get their 5th win, and when you get that 5th win, you're only 1 game back with about 5 to go. So it's going to be crazy.
Well, listen, when you're in the conversation in late January, you're doing something right.
Yeah,
These
exactly.
2 teams are doing something right, and it's fun to watch high school basketball at its best.
Well, Warren, I think you have at least a few point totals there.
We'll go with the leading scores for Township. Brendan Malott had 19 tonight, and Crespo had 19 too. We jinxed him on that last foul shot,
That's
though.
my fault. Yep.
Okay. And we also had Hines had 11 tonight, so that they all pitched in with double figures. And for the Black Knights, Ryan Moffitt had 14, Tyler Hilton had 12, David Martin Robinson had 9 points, some big baskets for Hempfield at the end, and Eli Washington had 7.
And speaking of Eli Washington, we'd be remiss if I thought he was the real spark to get them back in the game.
Well, I think what we saw tonight is, everybody talks about the Township sophomore guards. Well, Eli's right there. He's a very good player.
Yeah, he was very impressive tonight and made some very good decisions with the ball, especially on the fast break. And he's another special one, no doubt.
Well, it's been a real pleasure working with you 2 veterans tonight here from Landisville, where the Blue Streaks hang on for victory, 57-54. So for Warren Goodling and Bill Ackerman, this is John Graham saying good night, everybody.